Our story starts back in 1844 in not-so-merry England, where a group of weavers, fed up with the high price of company store groceries, pooled their money to buy their own food, creating a new form of business, the cooperative. The idea caught on. Here in the U.S., President Roosevelt gave electric cooperatives a jump-start with the founding of the Rural Electrification Administration, the REA, telling American farmers and ranchers, if you want electricity, you can do it yourselves. And they did. Rural men and women quickly began scraping together the $5 needed for membership and equity in the co-op. Up went the poles and wire and lines to bring rural folks what they so desperately needed, power. Soon, electric cooperatives popped up all across the country, transforming the way of life in rural America. Today, there are more than 900 electric co-ops in the U.S., bringing electricity to some 42 million Americans. So how do cooperatives work? First off, cooperatives are not for profit. Money comes in from members when they pay their electric bills. Money goes out to pay co-op expenses. A little bit is set aside for emergencies and the future. Any leftover is returned to members. Pretty sweet, huh? But it's not just about the money. Co-ops exist only to serve their members. They have a unique set of cooperative principles. All may join, regardless of race or gender or creed. That's the first principle of cooperatives: voluntary and open membership. Members vote for their directors to lead their co-op. They vote yay or nay on big issues. Majority rules. That's the principle of democratic member control. Everyone pays a little money to become a member. An owner. We call that principle participating economically. Cooperatives believe and invest in education, training, and information. That makes them smart and sets them apart. Cooperatives stand on their own two legs. Decisions are made locally for local people. We call that principle autonomy and independence. But cooperatives also work together. They join forces to restore outages after storms, get financing, do research, and speak up in the halls of government. We call this hallowed principle cooperation among cooperatives. It's what makes us strong. And co-ops have a heart, a big heart. They help kids and industries and communities to grow. They give to hospitals and fire stations, ballparks and businesses. Cooperatives deeply demonstrate this principle: concern for community. Community's a cool concept. Communities are just groups of people. And that is the cooperative's secret ingredient. It's the dedicated people who work day in and day out to provide reliable and affordable power. It's the elected people who shape the policies and tackle the big issues. For the most important group of people, the members. Members, the whole reason cooperatives exist. Now that's the cooperative difference. And that's the cooperative advantage. Brought to you by the passionate people of NRECA.
Hey Wheatland, I wanted to reach out during this challenging time. I know all of our day-to-day lives have been greatly altered because of the coronavirus, but what I'm trying to do is see the positive in this challenging situation.
One of the ways I stay positive is I love to eat. And there's no better way to eat than to grill and barbecue. So I've been doing a lot of grilling, a lot of barbecuing on the weekends. There is one negative though, is that my wife has been out of town for the past couple of weeks babysitting our granddaughter down in Texas. So I have been having to grill and barbecue by myself. But there is a plus side to that too, is I get to eat what I want, which means I don't have to eat my vegetables. So I've been cooking a lot of meat, a lot of potatoes, but no vegetables. So if you see my wife when she gets back, be sure and don't let her know our secret, that I have not been eating my vegetables.
This is what we do to stay positive.
I stay positive by getting outside, enjoying the gorgeous weather and the sunshine, and I'm never short of little fur babies to keep me company either.
Hi, it's Debbie. I'm just out riding my horse this beautiful evening and hanging out with my dogs, and we're just pretty happy to stay at home and weather the coronavirus here.
Hey guys, this is Mario. How are you? Ooh, this song brings back some memories. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so this is how I cope with every day, just listen to some good music while I'm working at home.
I played a lot more board games, probably than I ever have in my life. And I'm trying to remember how to play the piano. So, hang in there, guys.
Hi, this is Walt in Scott City, and I'm talking about what motivates me in these uncertain, crazy times we're going through, and that is family, faith, and just good times, trying to do the best of a bad situation.
One of the positive notes, I've learned to play pickleball. It's basically tennis, except you can swing about as hard as you want. So my family and I have been getting out, trying to get a game of pickleball in every evening, and we have been spending a lot more time together. A lot of positives come from that.
So, how have I been coping with the coronavirus? I'm hitting a few golf balls every day after work, sometimes taking a walk along the golf course, and if it's not really good weather, reading a good book after work.
Hi guys, this is Sheena. Gardening is one of the things right now that's keeping me positive. Every night when I come home, I get to take care of all these little guys up here, so it gives me something to look forward to during the day. And also it's been very nice outside recently, so it gets me out of the house, gets my mind off of everything that's going on.
Hey everyone, we're staying positive by catching fish, even if they're little ones. I'm coming.
Have fun, that's the main thing. Don't think of anything of what's going on out there right now. Just think of your safety, think of the safety of everybody else, and don't think anything negative, because negativity never brings anything good.
Always remember, chin up, it'll get better.
We'll get through all this. We'll get through all this together. The big red machine will just keep on turning.
Stay safe, be positive.
Remember, stay healthy and stay safe. Until next time, take care.
staying positive during the coronavirus by being thankful. Thankful for our faith, our family, our friends, and our health. We're also thankful for beautiful spring days and newborn spring babies.
So the question was, how are we staying positive during these times? Well, this is the Leota crew. We're out here getting some things finished up, and I just thought I'd check with these guys and see what they have to say. Hey Jesse. Yeah. How do you stay positive during these times?
Playing with my kids and annoying my wife.
All right, hey, that'll work. That'll work. Nathan's always positive. He's getting the pole hooked up, and well, I'll tell you what, when you're out working in the elements outside on days like this when it's really nice, it's pretty easy to stay positive, and then you go home to a nice wife, kids. Yeah, it makes it all worthwhile. Good job. Can't complain about much. So yeah, it's pretty easy to stay upbeat during times like this.
And the other thing I just want to let everybody know, and I think is really popular, during these times when the Royals aren't live on TV, you can watch reruns. And the Royals reruns are fantastic. I mean, we win every game. They're really good this year, and you need to probably check them out. It'll lift your spirits up, kind of like me. Yeah. The other thing I think that I'm doing more than ever is more cigars, more Shinerbach beer. Shinerbach is really good. It helps out a lot during these trying times. In between my favorite television show during these difficult times. The other thing is my grandson, he kind of can fill in those times between watching the Royals reruns and my cigar and beer and my favorite television show.
Hi, I'm Harper Snowcone. We're staying positive of doing lots of things. Today we're making my dad's favorite cookies. Remember to keep smiling.
I've been finding extra time to read books, study the Bible, and even help my son with his homework. You know, and it's amazing what I'm learning that I didn't learn back then because I was asleep in class. The next new thing I'm going to learn is actually how to cut my own hair. I'm first going to practice on my wife to make sure that I don't mess mine up.
In the house of the Lord forever. The other thing I like to do is my favorite hobby, quilting. And so once I get a quilt top put together, I'll sit here in the evenings, sit under a nice warm quilt, and hand quilt away.
This is Luke, this is Arlie, Bradley, and Kason. This is where I get my positive energy.
One of the positive things for me that's happened because of the pandemic is my kids have had to move back home from college. And I'm very thankful for all the extra time that we've been able to spend together. Watching how our next generation is adapting to this change keeps me really positive also.
What I do to try to stay positive is to limit the amount of news I watch and stay positive with my comments.
Hey all, it's Megan. I just wanted to let you know this is my positive post and this is what we do outside of our house for fun. We play with our chickens and kids. Chase, what is her name?
Charlotte.
What's her name?
Charlotte.
Yeah, and Charlotte, she's a pretty girl, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's a good girl. And do you like your chickens?
Yeah.
Me too. So that's what I do. I hang out with my kids and we hang out with our chickens.
The Great Bend CSR stay positive by having a bear hunt at our location and having little kids come by to take pictures with the bears.
So stay safe, stay positive, and we'll make it through this together.
Why don't we go back to watching some TV and our favorite television show?
Remember to keep smiling.
See, look at the change there. Look at the change on that. That's really, really something.
In an industry so dynamic, change is inevitable. Technology is evolving at a dizzying pace, driving transformation. And all across our nation, from coast to coast, rolling hills to grassy plains, electric cooperatives are coming together with the same unwavering aspiration to connect with the new generation of co-op members, compete with emerging energy providers, and meet and exceed increasing member expectations. That's why Touchstone Energy Cooperatives are dedicated to putting members first, every single day. We are local cooperatives, invested in our communities, wielding the powerful resources of a national network. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives brings the co-op difference to life, built on integrity, accountability, innovation, and community. We collectively deliver energy solutions to more than 30 million members, keeping people, not profit, at the heart of everything we do. By leveraging the strength of this essential brand, Touchstone Energy Cooperatives are able to communicate with younger members in new ways, embrace cutting-edge technology, enhance the services we provide, build better business relationships, help member owners save money and use energy wisely, and ultimately exceed member satisfaction. That's the resilience of a national network of electric cooperatives powering your neighborhood, helping to put members first and touch their lives in positive ways each and every day. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, the power of human connections.